This video was not intended for children.
Before we get to the video, quick announcement. I, Isaac, will be live streaming this Thursday, the 16th of April. That's later today. I'll hope to start at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hope to see you there.
Hooray, hooray for the giant loading screens.
Oh, it's just changing my outfit.
Oh, thank the Lord. Okay. Give us a turn. Let's see you.
Do we want to start here anyway?
We can cut back to, where we're gonna go, but I'm fine with it.
All right, hello everyone.
Actually sleep.
This is Isaac.
This is Taryn.
And we are True Masters
Two men
and
who
Morons.
just suffered a heart attack.
So I decided. So this game recently is getting removed from Game Pass, which is how we've been playing it. Yes. And because of that, we had to purchase it, and I saw there was DLC, and so I decided to buy it. And the way you get the DLC is by opening, which is why I'm wearing what I am. And the way you get it is by opening this. As soon as I opened it, it started a loading screen, and so Taryn and I freaked out, just started all the recording stuff, and we're like,
because we were not prepared at all to record, so we had to do all of the prep stuff while it was loading, which is the only time in the world where we'd be like, thank the Lord for these gigantic loading screens. Because we got it all done before it finished loading. Then we're just like, okay, what's going to happen? And then we load in, and it's just him in a bowler hat.
It's just him in a bowler hat and a slightly different jacket. And gloves. I will say, the dude has gloves. You have no idea how happy that makes me.
So I'm going to be honest. I'd gotten used to his hair, and he kind of pulls it off, but I'm not a fan of that hairstyle, so... Plus, from the back, I get a very, Watson and Holmes sort of vibe.
Yeah.
And since you mostly see him from the back, I'm like, all right, I can be... I'm down with being Sherlock Vampyr.
I like this outfit. That being said, along the way, since we're here anyway, turns out that both Dr. Swansea and... Lady Ashbury have something new to say to us because
we got to the house.
I can only assume it's because we talked to our mom. Right?
I will say, yeah, probably. I will say, because of that, I kind of feel like we should go have all the dialogue options at the house first. We were just going to come here, grab the stuff, and then go back.
And then go back to the house.
And then we had the scary loading screen.
So do you want to talk to the butler first, then come back and talk here?
I feel like we should. I feel like it's going to be important that we do.
Okay, we'll do that. So real quick before we do that, though, since we're here anyway, here are the two new weapons. We have Dragonbane.
Which, even if it is garbage, is inherently the coolest weapon you have for the name alone.
The quick description in the DLC was, this is the sword of Polanius Aurelianus, mythical founder of the Brotherhood of St. Paul, stole, known as a dragon hunter. So, the creator of the thing that Swansea is a part of.
There's some world-building inferences there. All right.
Yeah. So, this ancient sword with a Latin phrase engraved on the blade had been forged in Wales during the 6th century and belonged to Paulus Arrhenius, founder of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. Legend says he had this blade forged before he chose the path of exile and left England with his people. Dragonbane has been passed to each new primate of the Brotherhood, and may have been used in secret ceremonies when a primate was sent on a path of war to defeat a hostile creature. The sacred sword was supposedly lost during the schism between the Brotherhood and the Guard of Prewin in the middle of the 19th century. It seems a few copies may have been made, but this is the true and original Dragonbane.
Bum, bum, bum.
Which is awesome. You also get this weird-looking Barker pistol thing.
It's a Barker, yeah. I believe that's actually what those are called.
Oh, okay. So it's called the Barker, which is the pistol of Carl Eldritch, the second leader of the Guard of Prewin, who has taken an oath to hunt down every last vampire. And I'll let Taryn read this one.
Nicknamed Barker because of the noise produced when firing and the shape of its large muzzle. This pistol was conceived, crafted, and held by Carl Eldritch, who had the coolest last name ever, second leader of the Guard of Prewin. Heavy, not very accurate, and supplied with a customized magazine, it is a gun designed to quickly make many big holes in its target. Carl Eldritch asked to be buried with his gun, so as to be able to shoot himself in case a vampire would trick him by somehow offer him the poisonous gift of immortality. However, the gun was mysteriously stolen before the funeral, never to be seen again.
Can I just say, I love that even in the DLC, there's still messed up.
Spelling mistakes.
There's still grammatical mistakes. So yeah, those are the 2 DLC weapons. I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna upgrade them. But I will not deny. Yeah, and then we'll head back to the house. I will not deny 2 of the biggest reasons that I chose to get the DLC are 1, this outfit, it's really cool, and 2, having an actual sword is just cool.
I mean, I kind of like the Doctor... I've always loved the Dr. Hacksaw aesthetic, but with your new outfit, it may just work.
All right. We'll be back, everyone.
Also, once again, Dragonbane. Coolest weapon inherently for the name alone.
Yeah, for sure. We'll be back, everyone. Conversations we could have with your mother. She thinks you're dead, and a ghost.
To be fair, you are dead. She thinks you're a ghost.
Yes, she thinks you're a ghost, not a vampire, which was really disturbing the first time that we realized that.
The creepy green lights in here, man.
All right.
Okay, who's the top hat schmuck behind you?
Huh? Oh.
Oh, he's not in the house. Okay.
I don't know, but he looks fantastic. I bet you anything he's part of the Ascalon Club.
He looks like a wannabe Rasputin, is what he looks like he wants to be.
By the way, the reason I say that, you'll notice the Y is like right there, and he's right there. He's totally part of the Ascalon Club.
Could definitely be. Where are you?
All right.
Was there other stuff in there?
No. Amazingly enough, like there's not.
You had to.
I guess there's money.
Hold up. You had to get a key to this room, and there is jack all in it?
I mean, I'm not seeing any blood spots. I don't really see any shinies.
It's hard to see shinies when you're in blood mode. It's like going to the one corner you've been avoiding, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, no, nothing. Oh. Cool.
Okay, still not loads, but there we go.
Aubrey Reed's first letter.
Reed Mansion, 4th April 1908.
My dear and beloved John, when you receive this letter, you will be 35, and I'll be long gone. I feel a little silly writing you this first letter that you won't read for a few years. I struggled for a long time about how best to write you this, until I remembered the puzzle and riddles I invented for you when you were a boy. Oh, how you loved to solve those enigmas. Well, I found it would be a good idea to propose to you one final game. It will probably be less rewarding, no candies or exotic treasures for you if you decipher the game this time, but a greater treasure perhaps, the truth. This is my only attempt for you to explain why I chose to leave my family without an explanation. If you want to know why, simply play my little game. It's really up to you, my son. Oh, did she name her kid after me? Okay. Rest assured that I love you.
Rest assured that I love you.
Rest assured that I love you. I promise my family was and still is everything to me. I remember the first time I held you and your sister in my arms. My treasures, my jewels. To see you... Is my mom named Aubrey?
No, down there at the bottom. From your affectionate father, Aubrey.
Oh, that's your dad! It's your dad! Okay.
Your dad.
It's your dad. I remember the first time I held you and your sister. My treasures, my jewels. To see you grow, play, and laugh filled my heart with joy every time I went back to our home. I could have killed to protect you, my son, my daughter, my wife. But fate found me in the end, and I had to make a tough decision. The worst was to disappear without a word. I decided to do it anyway. And soon I'll be gone for good. I don't ask for forgiveness, but for understanding. If you want to know more, all you have to do is remember how happy we were back in those days. If you want to find the next message, think green grass and tall trees on sunny Sundays. From your affectionate father, Aubrey Reed.
I remember Sunday walks in the park.
All right.
Sunday walks in the park.
Real quick, hit their map. Is there an obviously named park in West End? Oh, there's a whole park No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
probably this big-ass green thing, right?
was
Oh,
thinking
no, this
that.
big-ass green thing.
So trees and crap in there somewhere. Noted. Okay.
All right. All right, crazy mama. I'm gonna leave you with myself, apparently. Let's go give our old-ass butler a heart attack.
Yup.
Let's see, which room is he? He's in this one. All right. Yo, old-ass butler. You ready to die?
Not a threat, just a warning.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh,
It's okay, yeah, no.
sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
Yes, I know.
I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan?
That's fair. You've been
Yeah.
alive and you weren't here?
Yeah,
The crap's
that's
wrong with you, kid?
I know. It's like how messed up are you? How's my mother?
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir.
Wildly delusional, sir.
Yeah, no kidding.
Back home,
The police? What happened?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets. She kept
Yeah,
saying she
I
had
thought so.
spoken with her son and
Yeah.
daughter. She's resting now.
Has she received appropriate medical care?
I'm
Appropriate.
taking care of Miss Reed
Appropriate medical care.
Hospitals are so overwhelmed by the epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
Or with burns,
Well,
or who are crazy, or...
If that isn't like an anagram to our current life right now.
Oh, that runs through the story when we're done talking with him.
Yeah.
Perhaps we could arrange a short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France. I think leaving London could do her good.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
I agree.
Oh, curses.
Recently, she started going out at night without remembering it. I have to watch her carefully.
That's not good.
Trust me, that won't happen again.
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation
We're rich, after all.
We're rich, yeah. Epidemics don't affect rich people,
I
right?
understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews.
Rough, dude.
I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's
For the record, I was there.
Wasn't at the funeral with you, but with my
For the record, there were 2 more people there, actually.
Yeah, probably.
could not attend.
I would not dare.
Well, I guess 3 people,
Mr. Jonathan.
3?
All I can
if you include Mary.
is that we missed your
That's what I was thinking of. Who were you thinking of?
difficult day.
Lady Ashbury.
Was she there?
Yeah, she comes and talks to you after you look at the grave.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess she probably was floating around.
I found an old letter written by my father and addressed to me. Do you know anything about it, Avery?
Your father wanted me to give you this letter for your 35th birthday.
That's such a specific oldish age for that kind of thing.
Right?
Until tonight.
I realize now you knew my father better than I did. Do you know why he left?
Imagine that, since he left when you were a child.
I know, right? He left when you were like maybe 10 and left you a letter for 25 years later.
This letter will give you the information you require.
Like, that's insane.
Tell me the truth.
He works for Blood Daddy.
Do you feel forced to stay here?
He might be Blood Daddy for all we know.
The arrangement made by my father.
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I lived.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on
Oh.
Oh,
consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. maybe this house would not be that empty.
Oh.
So my task
I like he just turned it around and he's like, and maybe if you were a better son. I mean, left.
Yeah.
You have served this family extremely well, Avery.
That's the other thing, though, is like, if he leaves, who's going to take care of your mom?
Times
I
it's
know.
much appreciated.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave.
Hold up. Was that just a decision to see whether he stayed or not? Because he didn't sound like he was going to leave at all.
I agree. Okay.
Do you really think I don't take enough care of my mother, Avery?
Yes.
I mean,
You clearly have something more to say. Speak
you
your
just showed up here, so yeah.
You work hard to help the sick. But what will you do once the epidemic is over?
I feel like this is the actual answer he would say, but he also didn't talk to Blood Daddy, so he can go fuck himself. We're gonna say this one.
is here, and I have.
I just figured you were going to say, I don't know.
But this
Nope.
house will need some improvements if I move here. Some radical changes.
Whatever changes you have in mind, I'm sure we will find an arrangement that suits your mother also.
Blackout curtains. All right, and that's everything.
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
And because
Alright.
game, never again.
I know, right? So I'm gonna search around this house a little bit more, but Taryn, you said you had a story.
Oh, so, virus-related stuff. It's just
Yeah,
kinda funny.
this
So if you-
probably won't come out until like a couple weeks from now, but right now we're kind of still in the heart of the coronavirus pandemic.
Which doesn't really matter for this story. What happened? This story is from like 3 or 4 weeks ago, so just when everybody started getting crazy about all this.
Just when the toilet paper disappeared from all of the stores.
Yes, exactly. It was like, there's no toilet paper anywhere. What do we do?
It's just the dude.
He's in your house.
No, he's not. He's outside of my house.
Ooh. Old letter. Reed Mansion, 8th March, 1908. My dear Avery, as I already told you several days ago, I may be forced to leave England, if only for a few months. While I'm away, and until my son comes back to London, I want you to take the best care of our house. I already made the entire necessary arrangements to have your wages increased and paid as long as you'll work. You promised me you'd protect my dear wife and serve her to the best of your ability. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If I am never to return, you are the only man I fully trust. Believe me, your most affectionate friend, Aubrey Reed.
He is. He's totally a vampire who ran away because
I don't know if he's a vampire, but...
because the guard is here.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a vampire, and he's definitely not Blood Daddy.
No, I don't think
I will
so.
stick to the whole vampires cannot procreate thing as long as I live.
Yeah, see, he's not in my house.
You want to talk to him?
I want you to finish your story.
Okay, I mean, you're going to have to not talk to people then.
I know.
Go look somewhere you haven't been that's interesting.
I'm gonna go murder some hoes.
But this is right when everyone was getting crazy. And one of my coworkers was young enough, still lives with their parents. And they're going out to Walmart. And what are you doing? You can't go in there.
But she opened it.
There's a red like locked sign outside. Maybe you can get in through the door like on this balcony. Yeah.
But it's locked.
Okay, so you're gonna need a key.
It'll happen
Anyway.
eventually.
So she's going out to Walmart, and her mom like catches like, "Hey, where are you going, Walmart?" She's like, "I want you to put this on before you go." She's like, "Put what on?" She turns around. Her mom has a full-on, legitimate hazmat suit. She's like, "I want you to wear this," and she's like,
You're
"No."
kidding me.
She like full-on refused. Like, no,
Because of
I'm
course
not.
she did.
And then she's like, "Mom, why do you have a hazmat suit?" And she's like, "I bought it on Amazon."
Oh my god.
And that was the end of the story for a while, but I got curious and I asked her a couple days ago, I'm like, hey, I'm just curious, when did your mom buy the hazmat suit? And she's like, I was afraid to ask her. I'm like, what do you mean you were afraid to ask her? She's like, what if she bought it before all of this? What if she just had a hazmat suit for no reason? And it's funny because she then goes on to mention that her mother is a nurse, which to me makes it make much more sense.
I fully agree.
But to her, somehow it made it worse. Like, she's like, oh, don't eat a corpse. Not cool. Okay, so the pistol does 1 pip.
Yeah. Oh!
That was some damage. Yeah, shotgun for him, I think, if you're going to be doing that. Or steak. Steak is good. But, she's like, yeah, she was like, what if my mom just had it beforehand, before this whole mess started? I'm like, and yeah, but she was somehow of the opinion that because she was a nurse, like, I don't know, she should know better or something to not have just a hazmat suit for no reason.
I'm like, no, as a nurse, you have more reason to have a hazmat suit.
Right? Like, that makes more sense to me.
Oh, right. All the things in front of my mom's house are back. All right. Go ahead, Taryn.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree. It makes more sense, because...
Right? No, it's like, she's like, oh, you're a nurse, so it's your job to worry about that sort of stuff. All right, sure, fine. Like, and yeah, I just, to me, that makes it 100% less weird that she owns a hazmat suit.
Yeah, I agree. Like, if you're some rando out there, somebody who has never worked in the medical field, it sounds to me like you're probably a doomsday prepper, because why else would you have a hazmat suit?
At least that's a valid reason. There you go. You're a doomsday prepper.
But if you're a doomsday prepper, cool. If you're a nurse, cool. Most other things that not in the medical profession that don't fit into those two categories, you're a little weird.
Dude, you're getting rocked.
I was healing.
Well, that was basically the story. That was about it.
We'll just end it here.
Yes, I think maybe that's a good time to end.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you want to see more of this or any other Let's Play lore, etc., let us know what you want to see in the comments down below. Sorry I keep dying, because apparently I suck.
Yeah, you're just out of practice.
I'm just out of practice. We will see you next week. We're going to go talk to the 2 people who have conversations again for some reason. And
are we?
Yeah. Anyway, in the meantime, this has been True Masters and Morons signing off.
But I just loved her reaction. I just loved her reaction. I was afraid to ask.
Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more like it, hit that subscribe orb.
To see our last Let's Play, click or tap the link on the right.
For our last lore video, click the link on the left.
Thank you to all of our patrons for making these videos possible.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
That was the other thing, though, is I just told him, I was like, your mom is my favorite person now.